Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are playing Gritten. So, if I could have everyone from top left, then go start with Silas, then Toady, and so on, and kind of introduce yourself, everyone. I want to get in the habit of doing that again, and then I'll go through a recap.
Okay. So let's start with you. Do you need to talk in? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, um, what? I'm so confused. Okay. Um, my character's name is Silas. He's a Civil War veteran. Um, not very liked. Fought for the South, which is another reason why he's not very liked. Um, big takey guy, likes to get in fist fights. Just overall a hole, and
Okay. Okay.
that's pretty much it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I play Toady.
Okay.
She's oh, a Native American woman who's been estranged from her tribe, and she's with her newfound family. She distrusted everybody at first, but she's grown to trust them in the face of danger. And she has her little sidekick companion, Hockey.
I am Wyatt. Wyatt is a talker. He has become a bit of a spokesperson for the team, but don't confuse that with too much suave. He gets the team into some headaches from time to time, but it's nothing him and his trusty shotgun can't do when he's not bleeding from his head. But we can talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
My name is Courtney, and I play Calliope, which is an Appalachian woman who grew up in a cult. So she's very spooky
Yep.
and a little bit of mentally crazy is probably the best way. She's
Okay.
not all there,
Okay.
and there is a little unsettling. So.
Okay.
My name is Jeff, and I play Bodan, a Polish-American mountain man from Colorado, who is a hunter, trapper, hired gun, and he does not believe in anything spooky or scary, and will easily brush it off as something natural.
Very nice. And I am the dread dealer, as it says under my thing. I am Froggy, and I do self-identify as a dwarven berserker. So, not the modifications that D&D 5e did. I'd go more 3.5 rules, or 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 4e. That was pretty fun. The berserker in 4e. Okay,
Yeah.
so let us do our. Actually, let me bust out some. I did this attitude. It's grit. So, alrighty. So, last session. Oh man, last session. I got so many emotions from y'all. It was delicious. Okay, so
Terrifying.
okay.
Yeah.
So last session, we began where Wyatt had gotten the telegram. Um, from there, he kind of explained that the gentleman who actually hired you to find Abigail was found murdered, chopped to bits. So you guys decided to go to the first mansion to try to find her. You didn't find her, but Calliope, Wyatt, and Veronica found a man that Silas had killed the night before, kind of walking into a countertop again and again, kind of like an NPC bumping into a wall. Found out that they were undead. They tried to attack, and Calliope chopped them to bits, and they still were moving. Then they ran from that place, and then there was an eclipse. All the light turned red, and from there they hopped in a boat because it looked like it was flooding, and they went through and they dealt with a large snake, a few alligators, and they made it to the larger mansion for the Cornholts, wherein they went into the room where they had spent some time having tea with them prior, and then they split off into two groups after they went to pretty much the servants' quarters. We had Wyatt, Calliope, and Silas going down into the kitchen. And from the kitchen, they had found what they thought was a dry cellar. They went down a long time down those steps. And then we cut to Toady and Bo and Veronica going upstairs, going room to room. And Veronica was pulled away. They dealt with Bo pretty much decapitated a undead individual with his single shot 12 shotgun that kept crawling and reaching and trying to attack, and you heard more shuffling from in that hallway, and Veronica y'all slammed the door. Veronica took off her scarf, wrapped it around the handle, and was going to give herself to make sure that Toady and Bo's love could continue. And then we transitioned to Calliope, Wyatt, and Silas dealing with a large horde of undead running and charging them. Wyatt, sadly, almost got scalped. Had two of them bite big chunks out of the back of his head. He was bleeding all over. And on top of it, he fired his shotgun, and one of the rounds misfired. And the charge went out the side. So, just as a note, Wyatt, if you have another critical fail, your shotgun will be null and void, because right now the action is loose. So, just as a note. Now, and where we had ended, like, Toady and Bo were actually hearing wild animals devouring flesh when they were running down the steps away from Veronica's sacrifice. And then, as everyone kind of met in the foyer, they all were running out the door, and Toady looked back and saw Veronica walking down the steps, and a large, shadowy creature was hovering over her, keeping her safe. As she walked out the door, the only place on her that seemed to not have blood was where the tears were streaming down her face, cleaning it. Toady, you had rolled enough successes. You're actually seeing, as she's lighting her mining lantern that's on her hip, it doesn't look like she has eyes. They're just black voids.
No,
and as
Lord.
she lights that, eyes appear. Once the light is on, her eyes are there. And as she
she's the one lighting?
Yeah, she's lighting the lantern, and that
Okay.
and that thing that's behind her that seemed to be her shield just leaves when that light goes. And as that light is lit, her confidence totally leaves, and she looks pretty wrecked. In game mechanics, right now she has one wound.
Same.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry. She has 2 wounds right now. Her back is ripped up, and part of her neck.
Okay, so she's coming down the stairs. She just lit the lamp, and when she lit the lantern, she lost that guardian that was over her, and her eyes came back.
Yep. And as you're kind of coming out, you're seeing some light coming from the room to the right, where Calliope, Wyatt, and Silas came from, and you're hearing shambling and.
Oh, that's right. I set everything on fire.
You set the steps on fire, which were stone. So the undead individuals walked through, and it didn't seem to bother them.
So everybody else is out the door, though, right? And I'm the only one that looked back.
Yeah, and
Bo
Bo
out the door.
and you were hanging on Bo's hand. So both of you, Veronica and Bo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So, okay, how about you roll me a medicine? I'll just have me do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just start with that.
All right. Let's see. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Medicine is different from healing, correct?
Oh, what healing or medicine? I'm sorry, I don't recall what I put it on the sheet.
Healing is what it'll say on your
Healing.
sheet.
Okay. Sorry.
Healing. Okay. I got it. I got to focus in it.
Okay. After
Nice.
loud noises.
All right. And here we go. Ooh, la, la, la. And we want under, right?
Yes, under.
1 success. Oh yeah, 1 success.
You've got 1 success. Okay, so you actually see that the bite marks on her are actually like where they are. She's very lucky that they missed the major artery in her neck.
Okay.
And her, like I said, her back is kind of ripped up. So because she had her back turned, holding that down to have all of her weight into it. It looks like they broke through, bit on her first, and it pushed forward, and they were ripping into her back.
Okay.
Just.
All right. So she's not doing well.
Nope.
I don't think I risk the rest of my group for someone that has already has willingly sacrificed themselves. Just how I see it. Like, I'm not going to stop and go back and try to, because she already gave that up when she told me and Bodan to, like, she's like, she made that decision. She was like, go.
So you're exiting the door, and you're seeing her, like, confidence and physical strength kind of leave her as she's grabbing on the banister, and then going towards where you are as fast as she can physically.
Okay, so she's obviously trying to get out. Like, I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, but you're being pulled out at the moment, so you're seeing her move towards you.
I'm going to keep going forward. I'm not stopping.
Okay. And Silas and Wyatt, I believe you were getting the boat ready.
Yeah.
You're the only one that knows she's back there.
Yep.
So I have.
No,
Yeah, so none of us can do anything.
No, that's all up to you, Toady. The last words that she told you is for you and Bo to make it. So it totally makes sense.
Right!
Yeah.
Right! That's like what Toadie's thinking. She's like, I stop and try to save Veronica, then I risk me and Bodan.
Yeah, so all this is going on in your head. Now, Silas and Wyatt, you're going out to the boat, and remember, there's giant alligators out there. But there's nothing by your boats right now.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to turn around and try to usher the people that are with me, and then now that I see anyone else coming, I would try to usher them into the boat and push off towards the light.
Okay.
So I would just be shouting like, all right, guys, let's go.
Okay, so Bo, you're pulling Toady, and Toady is looking back. You're seeing Veronica kind of stumble, dropping to one knee, getting up, grabbing the handle to the door, and slowly going out, and actually kind of like crawling up, like dropping down, getting up, dropping down, and getting up, and actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
if that's the case, I would go and help her to the boat because I didn't see anything. So
But you were already at the boat, so you're gonna have to run back from the boat. Are you like?
I thought you were with us.
Yeah.
But you just said that I see it.
Yes, you see it. So you might. So Bo, I could see Bo turning back and helping.
That is correct.
Okay, so Bo and Toady are helping Veronica. You're getting blood all over you. You're seeing a bunch of scratches all over her arms. Bite marks out of her like forearm, like they ripped part of her and her clothing with bites. And her main focus is trying to like just she's in shock, so she's like trying to make herself look presentable as you're kind of holding her, because her clothing is in tatters.
Got it. I will give her my bear coat.
Which has...
I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it so I can.
Okay, so your coat, your leather coat had 1 or 2 soak, I believe. That had 2 armor soak.
Yeah.
So that had 2 armor soak on your arms and your torso. So, just as a note, you have no armor soak on your arms or torso without that on.
I'm aware.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm
You
covering
guys
up the
are so
decency of women.
self-sacrificing.
Yeah, okay, so everyone gets into the boat and you shove off on the boat. Who is you can do it? Okay. Okay, so roll me in athletics. Actually, let's do a sailing, Silas.
Roll a sailing?
That makes sense. It is boating.
Yeah.
You're rolling, Caleb. But you're rolling a sailing.
That'd be
In
under your
He's
coordination.
got.
Let me look at my sailing.
Can you hear him through this? Guys?
Yeah, I can.
Can I
Okay.
assist him since I helped push off?
Not bad.
Yes.
Not
you,
bad.
Yep, you can help
Not
Wyatt.
bad.
A single dice to help.
Give me an extra.
He wants the extra.
That'll be 1 success from me to go with him.
Okay.
Oh! Dude!
Okay.
One was a crit.
Crit. Like you rolled a 1?
No, I actually think that was a success.
Yes, he did. He rolled.
Okay,
a
good. So how many successes is that?
No.
3 successes. You can watch, but you won't be able to hear us.
Don't get in the camera.
That's
I think
fine.
I said 3, Frog.
3 successes. Okay, so you Taylor, you could actually give your male parental unit your phone so you could watch the stream and you could listen to it.
Do you want to watch us on the stream?
We'll always take a viewer.
You
folks.
can't hear it because of the speakers.
Matter of
Sorry,
fact,
can
I'll
people
watch
watch
this
it?
right now.
Hey, just have them download Twitch and follow us.
I'm gonna get it. Here you go.
And shout out to our YouTube base.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about our Twitch base. Shout
Yes.
out to our YouTube.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe, and you can comment. You can say maybe I need to put
Well, I was gonna send
need to
him
color
the
my
stream.
beard or something.
Also, I'm very delayed, so
Oh, with your audio? Okay.
Well, it's because you're going through the stream.
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So where were we? Sorry.
You guys had
We
3
were-
successes. Wyatt, did you get a success with your single roll? So you guys have 4 successes with your sailing. So Silas, you're using that pole you're pushing off with, and you're jamming it. You're finding good footing, and you're pushing off, and you're like everyone behind you is actually seeing your back muscle through your jacket. And Wyatt, what you did is you ran and shoved off, and all your body weight kind of flopped into the boat because the blood loss kind of hit you, and now you're that raspberry jelly that's kind of coming out of the back of your head is getting all over Calliope's lap.
Ew.
I would like. Can I try to bandage Wyatt up?
Yes, you can roll. You can roll a medicine. Now, just so you know, roll a healing. You need to bandage up a wound. You need 2 successes.
Okay.
Now,
I will give you a dread. So I
brilliant.
have just 2 successes.
Just 2.
Yes,
I'm glad you gave me the dread.
I am too.
So so I imagine you ripping off part of your dress and wrapping it around his head to stop the bleeding, and you're like kind of, now this is all up to you, like describe, are you actually caring about him, or are you just wrapping up his wound and kind of pushing him off you? Like, what is Calliope's, for Wyatt's sake?
So for Wyatt's sake, he could tell that I would be caring for him, but every once in a while I'd like jerk his head real hard to try to like while I'm working, but it'd be like maybe my thumb lingers a little too long on his face, or like I brush his hair out of it, like that kind of thing. But then it's
Okay.
like every once in a while it's like move your head, like quit squirming, that kind of thing.
Okay. Okay, is this too much, or can you not hear it?
I can hear it. It's good.
I can hear it.
Totally hear it.
Okay, because
It's soft though.
I'll go up with it then. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to be
Yeah,
overbearing.
yeah.
I don't want to be overbearing with sound effects and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, so as you're going, it actually kind of starts to rain. It just kind of starts, and you're like looking up, and you still have that. You still have that red all around you as you're with your light, heading towards a far darker red. Because you had so many successes, Silas and Wyatt and everyone, for your sailing, you're going towards that direction. You're seeing a little bit of smoke kind of billowing up. The strange thing is that all those sounds that were prior, that you were in a very oppressive swamp, if not jungle, all those sounds are almost getting quieter as you're heading towards this red.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I never want to see red again.
I'm gonna sit up and start checking on my gun and seeing what the damage was and making sure it'll work in case I gotta start shooting again, because I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay. So Bo and Toady, what's Veronica, what she's doing is she's kind of curling up, and she pats Bo and Toady both on, like, she purposely takes your hands and puts them together, and like turns and just kind of like hunkers into your jacket, Bo, and like pats both of your both your hands are together, and she pats on and like squeezes it tightly, and just kind of goes and curls up.
Okay.
I will squeeze Tony's hand and
Aw.
pull her in for a swim.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! I wasn't expecting. Okay. All right.
Bo recognizes it's been a night, and it's time for the public sleep.
This could be it, Bo.
little public
Toby
I know.
is caught off guard, finds it extremely romantic because she also recognizes that this could be it.
Yes, it could.
She was going to focus on Veronica, but she just lost her focus.
All right. Totally okay. Totally okay. Totally understandable.
That's fine. Yeah.
That hot Polish man just, laid one on you. Okay, so
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
so right now, Wyatt, what you still have a wound, but it's bandaged up. So if you actually have a wound, what if you recall, if you have a wound, everything is one step more difficult. But because it's bandaged, it's not. But if you take another wound, it will awaken. It opens up that one, so you'd have 2 wounds, and so everything would be 2 steps more difficult. That includes your coordination. So you firing a shotgun would be 1 more step difficult. But so just as a note. So who wants? I'm guessing Wyatt would want to lead the observation. So one person can help. Excuse me.
I'll do an observation for sure.
Okay.
I can
Feel free to
assist.
help with that.
Okay.
Or, like,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. I have 1 success.
I got 3 because I also rolled a crit 1, so let's keep it up, folks.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Good job, everybody. This is the only way you can survive. Okay, so
No.
So as you're going up, you're noticing Wyatt, because Calliope has her lantern out and Toady had set her lantern out. So you're seeing at the cusp of that light where it's going, you're seeing glowing eyes.
Oh, that's not good.
And they're like
Probably not.
swimming in tandem with you. With that many successes, there are multiple.
Ooh.
And you're seeing the differences in the colors of the eyes between alligator and frog, but some of those frogs, the eyes are a lot wider than they should be. And you're seeing things up in the trees. They're all kind of tracking you as you're going.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but just be ready in case we get a visit or a re-snack attack by these alligators or whatever else is in the darkness, because they're definitely watching us. Yeah, if they come out, everybody just take a direction and start shooting.
I was gonna say, can Toady, upon seeing like these eyes are being informed of these eyes, just ready her hunting bow?
Okay, so you're readying your hunting bow. Okay, your hawk, as a note, when you were, it was about a year into having Hawkie. You were on a hunting trip, and a mountain lion kind of popped out. Hawkie swooped in once to try to mess with it, but the mountain lion swatted at him, and he kind of was skittish of predators. He's acting kind of skittish at the moment. He's not excited to stay with you, but he is because he's loyal.
Okay.
As a note, there are a lot of predators surrounding you. So he's...
Right. Okay. I think, so Wyatt says that, guys, watch out. Toady notices that Hawkie's skittish, and she would be like, we are surrounded by predators. Like, just get ready. So yeah, she's gonna ready her hunting bow and be like...
Wyatt would hear that, and he would say, okay, I'll take anything that comes at the front. Toady, you take anything on the left. Bo, you take anything on the right. Stylist, you get anything that comes up behind us. And if anything gets past us, Calliope, you're the last hope.
I'm sorry. Bodan might actually take some preemptive and shoot something out of a tree.
Oh no!
Like right now?
With his rifle.
I hope that's a good idea.
Like right now.
But
Really?
I hope that's a good idea.
So you're firing right now?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because his hope is that the shock will scare away some of the predators that think that we're not going to fight, and number two, to feed the predators.
Okay, he's got a thought process.
As long as it's not a gang mentality and they all swarm us after this.
Okay.
Yeah, attack mine, we're done.
Okay, so roll me a rifles.
Oh Lord.
Or shotguns, whichever one it is.
Or what?
Yeah.
It's a shotgun, so you have to write shotgun, sorry.
Is it the range for a rifle or a shotgun?
If you had a single shotgun with you, I thought you used last time.
Yeah, but I also have a rifle with me.
Were you carrying both of those in that facility?
Yeah.
So, as a note, for if you could help remind me, all athletics or acrobatics are one step more difficult because you're carrying a lot more on you. Because you've got to kind of, if you're going to try to barrel roll or something like that, you've got to do that without harming your firearm or yourself. So, roll your rifle.
Understood.
And you're aiming at something in a tree. Okay.
That's... Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so...
I'm scared.
That's 4 successes.
Okay, 4 successes. You only needed 2.
I'm really good with rifles.
Okay, so you've got 2 momentum at the moment. Roll your damage.
Okay. All right. Understood.
4 successes is crazy. Way to go, Bo.
I know. I'm just...
Oh my gosh, this could have gone so differently.
Yours. Yes, it could.
Okay, lever action rifle. Okay, got it. Let me just roll 5 of these things. All right. 6. Okay. I need one more. No, one more. Okay, so 3 6s and a 2.
Is it? I believe that's vicious.
It's vicious and piercing, yeah.
So it's vicious 1. So 3 6s. That's 6 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage. So right off the bat, all of you, because he didn't tell anybody, he just, whoosh, you all hear a gunshot from near the back of the boat, and you hear a splash as something large hits the water. Things around it seem to go closer to it. All eyes go to it, and then back on you.
What the...
Bo, next time, why don't you warn us before you go cockeyed in the dark like that?
And because you fired like that, now Wyatt, with your large successes, y'all are coming pretty up on that bright red light coming up.
And keep it down. We're almost on whatever this is up here.
I imagine I would be like picking at my fingernails, just be like, just in my own little world, just like cleaning my nails.
Okay.
When we get to the light, are we just shooting, or are we just hoping that there's nothing there? What are we doing?
I was just about to ask, like, based on what we've seen so far with how Veronica acts around light, with something light being important, should we ready our lantern?
Yeah.
Or do we just go?
Is that above table, or is that Toady?
It's a little, it's Toady / above.
Okay.
So let me ask you, so Toady, are you concerned about Veronica mainly?
Not so much, but she's seen what that light obviously has an impact with whatever is going on around here. It impacts Veronica. It impacts how she reacts. If Veronica is part of this environment, Toadie's going to make the deduction of like, do we need to have light, just like as a shield?
Okay.
So I think the last thing we need to be worrying about going to this light would be Veronica. We should be.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so much about like worrying about her. She's thinking about everybody. She's thinking about like, how can I protect everybody? That's why she's.
Bo.
Yeah, she like. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, how she could protect Bo.
Okay.
And so I think in her mind, she's making the deduction like, do we need to have a light ready, like a light source ready? And if so, she does have a little lantern.
Our lanterns are already lit, both mine
Yes.
and
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
Scratch all that then. My bad.
So when we get where we're going, anyone have any kind of expertise with this, or are we just gonna get there and hope we roll? Because I have a feeling that whatever's in the light is probably worse than what's in the buildings behind us. And we don't have long to make a plan, so let's make one really fast.
Okay. Alright. Kill things that need to be killed. Don't get killed.
I mean, Veronica was our secret weapon last time.
Alright, well I guess we'll just wing it then when we get there. If we see
We make our secret weapon
Cornholts,
again.
do we want to talk to the Cornholts before we start shooting if they're there?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, great. Well then I'm gonna go back to looking ahead. That's all I need to know.
Okay, so I guess the plan is just attack.
Okay, so you have a good you had a good enough observation prior. You're seeing there's mist all around, like kind of billowing from the direction you're going towards you. So in that strange reddish light, it looks almost like flame. You do see like a large bonfire. Has to be farther up. Speaking of which, I'll add that sound effect. You can barely tell it's there, but you're hearing the crackling of fire, and you're hearing some talking at a distance. And now, along with all of this, you're seeing strange stone structures kind of coming out of the swamp ahead of you.
Yeah, this isn't spooky at all.
Okay.
Now, do you want to get out of there are spots where the ground isn't full of water, but you could actually kind of go up, and it looks a little bit more marshy, so it's going to take you a little bit longer to get places. Like I said, the animal life seems to be farther out from you. Do you want to sneak up on this situation, or...
I defer to her. I'm happy either way, whatever you guys want to do.
I would prefer to sneak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Considering you didn't like it when I'm starting off the top, yeah, we're going to get quietly.
Yeah, let's go quiet.
Alright, let's sneak.
Okay, so
Caleb agrees.
so roll another observation for me.
Clive, are you assisting me again?
If you're going to ask for it, no one's going to help you.
Oh.
I do have one success.
Okay.
I got 2 that time.
I'll give you the 3. So with that, let's give you a visual.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, everything is red.
Ooh, yeah. What are the tricks for?
You know, it's a good thing everything is red, so you can't see the jam stains.
The jam.
The jam stains from Wyatt.
Yeah. On the back of my head.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it was nice playing with you if I don't make it.
Okay, so you right here, there's a blonde girl tied to that obelisk. Right here is Miss Cornholt. Right there, Mr. Cornholt and the sons.
Cool.
They're wearing a lot more of a simpler garb, a lot more
Colt.
no, I guess it'd be culty if it was more
Okay.
a mixture between Aztec and Egyptian.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna whisper.
I told you.
Frame
Get
again.
rid of these guys.
You think I don't really know.
Fair point.
Oh, we're just lagging. Okay.
Well,
You guys will just be doubled up, I guess. So
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to. I'm leaving.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So, you guys are. So who's going which way? Are you all going? How do you want to do this?
I think we're all sneaking, is what we said.
I personally think this is above table. I personally think that we should split the group and potentially like start kind of like we could have one part of the party that's like visible to the Cornholts to talk, and then one part of the party that's like on the other side being more
Or see the ambush.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, above table, I think
I could
Toady having the ranged weapon, I mean, with just bow and arrow, which I don't know how that would do close range. Maybe she's the one that.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think
Okay.
Toady and Bo should stay ranged with your ranged weapons, and then the other 3 of us should go up close. And if the Cornholts ask about Toady and Bo, we just tell them they got eaten by dead people or the undead people.
So just again above table, they're not a huge fan of Silas and Wyatt, so
True.
They're not.
Yeah, but if
True.
we're not there, they're gonna expect us to.
Silas could try to sneak to the obelisk to free her,
yeah.
I guess I could try that, Bo, since you got
unless
the
that's
rifle.
like it's like a suicide mission, man.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm cool with whatever. I just think
Whoever wants to. Yeah, you guys tell me where you want me, and I will go there. Because I
I
don't want to
definitely
be.
think Silas would be best up front since he's a close range person, and I have magic and close range weapons. So
I can do close range as well. I've got some things that help me with pugilism and melee, and I've got some bonuses there. So I can sneak up to the obelisk, and then that way I'm close if things go wrong.
Which way, right or left?
I'll sneak up. To me on the camera, it looks like it's on the right side, but sneak up to where she is, the blonde, so I can try to free her.
On this side. Okay.
okay, so then you're not going to talk to the.
Oh, I thought that's what you wanted me to do. I can go talk instead. I might have misunderstood you.
No, I was saying who's gonna go talk to the Cornholts for like.
I thought you and Silas were is what I thought you said, but I could have misunderstood.
Okay, that's fine. I just thought you were saying you were, and then you were saying you're sneaking. So that's fine if you want to sneak. And Silas and I can go up.
Yeah, that way Bo and Toady can do the range that they were wanting to do. Does that work for everybody? Everybody happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
And yep.
Yeah.
I will just say ahead of time for Frog that I'm taking aim on, I guess, the head of the Cornholt family.
Okay.
The father.
Started with a D. Do you guys remember?
The father, the Padre.
Do you remember?
Yeah, of course. It is Dominic.
Yes.
I've got Dominic, Stefan, Giovanni, and there's probably a third one, but I don't have his name written down.
Giovanni, Dominic, and Stefan.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That was only it. Yep.
Yep. So,
Hmm?
So what? So what's?
So Silas and Calliope I think you said you're going to go up on the left and talk to
We're
them?
just we're just walking up to them. Like,
Okay.
in my mind, we're not being sneaky because we're not trying to spook them. I mean, obviously, we're gonna make ourselves known so we can speak to them. But yeah, we're not like we're just kind of going right up the middle. I would say
So like this?
That's what she brought up.
yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is right here. I'm gonna put Bo and Toady here just as a note. Like you're farther off, but just so you guys know where you are. And Wyatt, you were going over here.
Yeah, trying to be as sneaky as I possibly can.
We're, do you want Veronica to stay with the boat?
That's what I was thinking because she's really wounded. I don't want her to die. But if she's up for coming, I'm fine with whatever she wants to do or whatever the group wants her to do. Toady, Bo, what do you guys think? Since she's your bestie.
We ask her. I think we ask her,
Yeah.
and then
We
let
should
her
ask
do
her
whatever she
before
wants to
we
do. Because
take
if
hold.
she says, "Hey, I'll come and protect you," we need to listen to her. She's more powerful than we think.
So what do you guys say to her? Like, how do you word this?
I guess it would be us put in, right? So we would, I would ask
Yeah.
her, just be like, Veronica, do you choose to stay in the boat, or do you wish to go approach the Cornholts with Wyatt or not Wyatt, I'm sorry, with Calliope and Silas?
Where are you two gonna be?
We're gonna stay off to the side in the shadows, in case things don't go exactly the way they should.
Can I just stay with you guys and make sure everything's okay with you two?
Yeah, absolutely, Bodan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. We'll protect you.
Yeah.
And she smirks when
Like
you say that,
protected
Bo.
us.
So Veronica is going to be with you. Now,
Okay.
Wyatt, I need a stealth.
On it.
Oh boy.
That no one can probably assist with. I'd love to, but yeah, you're on your own. I've got a pretty good one too.
Okay,
Caleb.
before you tell me, Wyatt, Bo and Toady, roll me a stealth.
Awesome.
That's my nervous.
Okay.
That's my nervous.
And then this is an athletic thing, but Bo's gonna have his shotgun beside him instead of on him, so
Okay.
it's like easier to aim.
Okay.
It's just
For a note. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Whenever you're ready. One success from Toady.
1. Okay. Bo?
Yeah.
And I've got 2.
2. Okay. Veronica has 2 wounds. You
Okay.
just needed 1, and she got pretty much none. She had 2 successes, but that doesn't count. But Bo, because you had 2, I'm going to actually roll that over for you helping her. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Wyatt, what did you get?
I'm glad you asked. Not only did I not get any successes, but
Mm.
I got a natural 20. My good
Oh.
But
A critical
I would like to roleplay something. Depending on what you've got planned. I don't want to overstep, but
So you were stealthing in. Let's see how this goes.
okay, copy.
So, Wyatt, you snuck off first. Off to the right. And you're stepping deep. It's taking you a lot longer than you wanted. You kind of fall forward for a second. You catch yourself with the butt of your shotgun. And when you do, you definitely hear a thud. Because you hit wood or a root or something. And you glance over quickly to the whole Cornholt family. And as you're looking over there, there's a lot more bodies on those obelisks chained up than you originally thought.
Oh. No.
All of them are blondes.
Ooh.
They're pretty ripped up.
Like they're dead ripped up or like wounded ripped up? They're dead ripped up?
Some of them are moving. Some of them are wounded. Some of them are not. Like, most of them look like they're from this distance. Now, Calliope and Silas, what? You're just kind of walking up bold?
Yeah, I would say somewhat bold, knowing I'm a little unhinged, but also who Silas is as a person. I imagine we would just kind of like stroll right in, unless Silas thinks differently. I'll give him the opportunity to.
I know they hate me. I know they hate me, so I can start it off. I can say something.
Okay, I'll let you start it off.
Okay.
Bring it.
Caleb's on a little bit of a lag, so
Okay.
just, yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to start it off with?
Well, okay, I'm gonna try and get their attention, so I'm gonna go just walking up real loud. I'm gonna say, I've made a lot of dumb decisions in my life, but I haven't seen anything dumber than this.
Okay,
God
so
save our souls.
Peaceful
in the
resolution.
spirit of this,
God save our souls.
I would say, if I knew you were into blondes, I would have come prepared.
Let's go.
And so the mother turns and her hands are covered in blood up to her elbows. No blade in her hand. And as she turns, oh, we don't discriminate. Calliope.
No.
And the brothers all turn the same things. Some of them, our arms are covered like up to their shoulder. Most of them have, seems that blood is dripping from their mouths down their necks. And this is when you and Silas notice it. Where that crackling flame seems to be, right behind it, you've seen a crack in a wall that light was coming from behind it. That's where the red light is coming from, but there's no wall there. It's a crack in nothingness that red light is coming through, and it's and shifting. The crack is growing. And the father steps forward. Welcome. Took you long enough. And then he looks right at you, Wyatt.
Oh.
Thank
Don't
God,
worry,
Wyatt.
you can get up.
What was that?
Don't worry, you can get up. I'll wait.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna push off my shotgun. Thank God there's people here. What is going on? I'm gonna walk way close.
Roll a deception.
On it.
I'm thinking, depending on what you're saying, and since I see the blood on them, like Bo is like slowly pressing down. Like
3 successes? Okay, thank you, Wyatt. Now, Bo, what you're doing is you're taking the tension off of that spring, about ready to fire.
yeah.
Toady, do you have a arrow knocked and ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, so Toady and Bo, you're both hearing Veronica kind of wheezing, and she's like, she has her lantern up and she's like keeping the flame lit, and she's right by y'all's lantern because she's behind a tree to make sure that the light from her can't be seen. And you're hearing the wheezing from her, and White, you're walking closer in. Calliope and Silas, you just said that. Now, let's have you roll an intimidation. Silas, you lead. Calliope, you get a single roll, just because of what you said.
Roll for intimidation. Two successes from Silas.
Okay, okay. And you got one?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So you got 3 successes. Okay. You start hearing a laugh from Dominic. And he kind of lifts his head up and his throat kind of bellows out almost like a frog. And it kind of turns more into a roarish laugh. And he kind of grabs at his throat and it goes into the flesh, and he starts ripping his skin off as he's bellowing out. And from his neck, like a horrible cracking noise that Bo, Toady, and Veronica can hear from that distance as an esophagus is cracked from over 100 some feet away. And you're hearing a tearing and sloshing sound.
Okay.
And from within it,
Normal.
he emerges.
Oh,
He definitely grows in height. He's over 7 feet tall. He looks a lot more alligator or crocodile than man.
No.
Oh.
And a tail is swishing behind him. And he kind of reaches his hand back, and from that crack, something shoots to his hand. And he has like a staff in his hand. And the boys and the mother look back at him, and all of them start doing the same thing.
I'm gonna drop to one knee so I can prop up my shotgun and try to shoot the mom in the back. I'm forgetting her name at the moment.
Okay, so
If I can stop the transformation.
okay, so as the transformation is happening, roll.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I've got 3 successes with my shotgun. Should I roll damage?
3 successes? Yeah, go right ahead.
And then I can roll a d20 for hit location too.
Yes.
I got 3 6s, a 2, and a 1.
3 6s, a 2, and a 1. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 damage. So you only did...
And it's piercing and fearsome. And my hit location was 18 whenever you get there.
Okay. So that was 3 6s. 3, 6, 7, 9. Well, being that you just... That's going to be...
Oh no.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's get them, folks.
Here we go. Rage,
I don't
rage,
think we're meant to
rage.
survive
Dying
this.
is a life.
Well, they were going to eat
Yes.
us if we didn't listen, so
Yeah.
at this point it's pure survival.
Okay,
I would
so...
love to start casting Haunt the Mind, Froggy. I can't remember if it takes multiple
We got it.
It takes some time. Now, number 1, Wyatt, you shoot her in the back, and she slowly turns to you.
Woo. Fantastic.
So, Haunt the Mind, I thought I gave you all the rules for that, Calliope.
It says, basically, it just says duration around /scene per momentum. It doesn't say, like, it doesn't indicate it takes.
You need more successes. 1 success, 1 target. So, per extra success, you can get other targets.
Okay. Cool.
Is anyone else doing anything else?
Yeah, I'll have squeezed that trigger fully.
Who are you aiming at?
So sorry,
As you
new question.
Yes?
For those Froggy, like the sheets you gave us that look like this, they're the
Those are the
rituals,
spells.
right?
Yes, the rituals and spells.
Okay. So spells, okay.
Now,
So,
a ritual
we
will
have to
take a
prep
little bit
those,
longer.
like, Courtney soon, right?
Yep, but you can give me some fortune to speed things up.
Okay. So
And-
spell, I could do it.
You can
Okay.
give me fortune, and you can actually make the ritual happen by paying in vigor by giving yourself some damage.
I think this is something I should totally do.
Can you see the board okay? Because I can change it to a different light if that's more helpful.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough that I can tell everything is.
Okay.
Froggy, this
Would you like me to go and roll with you?
Yes, please, Bo. Calliope, what?
I had 4 successes. I rolled under my target number for both.
Okay. So that means you hit your focus then?
Yes.
Both times. Okay. So you have 4 successes. So you only have 3 momentum at the moment. So you can target 1. You can possibly target 3 more. So that would be 4 of them you'd be targeting.
Okay. I would love to target 4 people.
Which ones?
The mother,
Okay.
the father, Dominic, and is there either one of the other brothers? You said all of them were
All of them are right
transformed?
there. All of them transformed. They all ripped off their humanoid husk.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
mother and father, Dominic, and then I'll also attack Giovanni.
And you have one more.
Um.
Dominic was the dad.
Oh, okay. So then Giovanni Stefan would be the other brother.
Okay, so you've got 4 out of the 5 you're targeting.
Yes.
Okay, so they all get to roll discipline. Success. Success.
Oh my gosh.
Success.
Oh,
No.
One more.
oh no.
Stefan fails.
Oh,
Okay, Stefan.
He's the closest one to you.
Okay. So the illusion I am casting to Stefan then is that he just essentially bursts into flames.
Okay. Bo, how many successes did you have?
Yeah. I would like to use momentum as well.
Okay.
If I may.
Okay.
Okay. Here's one. Shut up. Oh my gosh.
I didn't say anything.
No, I was talking to my dice. They
Okay.
were shouting very loudly at me.
Okay.
So I just rolled in half one, so
Okay.
it's 4 successes. Again.
Okay, cool. You just needed the 2. So you have 2 momentum at the moment. There's only 1 momentum in the pool, so that with that 2 momentum you can do that as extra damage, and you are firing at Dominic.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do it as extra damage.
Okay, so straight 2 extra damage. So roll your damage, or if you want it for extra piercing. So that's up to your discretion. 1 point per piercing.
Yeah, I'll do the piercing.
Okay, so it's got piercing 3 on it right now.
These are not good. Man. Alright. I only got a 2 to 6.
So 4.
Yeah.
Piercing 3. So it kind of hits him in the shoulder, and you can actually see a spark flare up.
What?
Like a chunk of his,
Okay.
like you saw, like scales kind of fly off.
Okay. Alright.
And this strange, grotesquely human yet reptilian head kind of tips at you, blinks, and then blinks a second time, and just goes down in just like this horrible hissing roar. If everyone could roll me a discipline.
oh. Roll
You
this,
got it.
everybody.
What? Okay, I'm not cheating, but it's my second nat 1 in a row.
Just keep that going.
I'm right?
Just 1 second before
I've got 3 successes at the end.
I'll ask for it. So
Okay, I'm fine.
What'd you say?
okay. So how many successes did everyone get? 2.
Just one.
Toady
One
and Silas.
for Silas and Toady.
1. Okay. Okay. So that's 1, 2, That is 5 damage for anyone who had less than 2. 5 trauma. So if you take 5, no one has courage, so you take a single trauma if you took less than.
I'm so glad I had 2.
Did you roll for Veronica as well?
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's doing very hot from that.
Okay, yeah.
Toady,
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you something.
Yeah.
Silas, I can't wait for you to whip one of these suckers and start punching them.
Yeah, I'm like, days.
They're actually
He's
talking about
getting-
that right now.
He's
Give
getting
me a
a
second.
stream. He gets to wrestle alligator.
Yep, he pretty much does.
Days. Good music choice, Bobby.
This is actually an
Yeah.
app for this. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. So now, Bo and Toady, you hear like in Veronica's breathing, she's like hyperventilating. And the light you glance back, that light seems to just be getting darker, yet she's trying to keep it up.
Huh.
Let her cook. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What?
So that
Okay.
that was only his one. The one that Calliope, the one that like Giovanni, he looks down and he's trying to stop the flames. The other ones kind of look at him and like a hissing laugh as they start coming forward. Silas, you got one right up in your cheese.
Oof.
Silas, I need you to keep them away, buddy.
The other one is charging you, Wyatt.
Oh.
I'm going to melee the one that's right up in my cheese, and if I successfully get this melee, I have the grappler skill, and I'm just gonna just get it down.
Okay, well,
So
number
I can
one,
make attacks on it while I hold it.
number one, he is going to attack. He's running up and trying to attack, so you're going to have to do a parry. He does have a blade, pretty much like a broadsword coming at you. You've got brass knuckles and your whip.
Okay. You're gonna roll parry, yeah. Two successes.
He had 2 successes. So you barely stop this. You actually, as the sword's coming down, this 7.5 foot tall lizard is going to chop down the tree of Silas, and you actually punch at the broadsword with your brass knuckles and barely ricochet it as it kind of goes and clips part of your hat, keeping Calliope safe in the fray. Wyatt, you have this other one charging you with another broadsword jumping at you. Roll me a parry or an acrobatics.
Okay. I got one. Excuse me. Yeah, just one success.
1 success. Well, you definitely needed more than that. He got 3.
Ooh.
Mm. Mm.
3,
This ain't looking good.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage dice.
Here we go, folks. It was nice knowing you.
Oh man.
2,
Yeah.
3,
I've only got 1
4,
armor, so
5.
So,
Well, he rolled a lot of 3s and 4s. That's just 5 damage. Now let's see where he hit you.
that's still a wound, I think.
5 damage in your left arm. Do you have any armor soak in your jacket from your jacket? 1.
Just 1.
So you take
Yep.
4 damage, which prevents a wound, but you still take 4 vigor.
Okay. All right. Do I move? Do I get a move in return, or do I? Need to wait
Just
the
one
rest of the-
one moment. Because you fired, Bo, that let the mom know, and she's charging, but that's a full turn away. She's charging you. And it's really off-putting. You've seen a crocodile or alligator run, right?
Yeah, the gallop.
Yeah, well, think of 7'2", one with longer arms doing the gallop,
Yeah.
and then, like, banking off a tree in your direction.
No, not thank you.
And the dad is walking up to the blonde, grabbing her by the throat, lifting her up, and as the chains are doing that, so I'm going to roll something here.
Okay.
Where did that go? And as he's lifting her up, it looks like both of her shoulders are getting dislocated as he's like crushing her throat. What do you guys do?
How close is the mother to me? Is she too close for a shotgun?
Calliope can handle the guy right next to me, or do something. I can try and whip the guy holding the girl, and
That
like try to
works.
grapple him with my whip.
That works.
Okay, well-
I have my axe.
Okay,
So I
Bo,
just-
she's coming up. She's getting into range where it's she's getting into range where you could drop your rifle and it would be shotgun round. Like,
Okay.
now, Calliope, if you could roll, you can roll an attack to try to do something with this individual that's in front of you.
I have 3 successes.
3 successes, cool. Because his sword, you have to get past 2. So you got past. So you have 1 success. So roll some damage. You got past his guard.
Okay.
And roll me a hit location, please.
Would that be just a D20? That
Yes,
means, or a
yes.
D6? Okay.
D20.
It's a 6 for my location.
You hit him in the left arm.
Okay. I got 2 6s, a 5, and a 3.
2 6s, a 5, and then a 3.
Yes.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6. So that's 6 damage. Well, you hit his left arm, and it just stops. And he looks down, and he just hisses in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But did you use that axe to kill a Wendigo?
Yes, I did. It's the same axe.
Okay, so as it seems to hit, and then it seems to just kind of billow off cold, and it starts sinking in.
Ooh,
And it
okay.
seems It seems to have done something because of its past. It's almost like it's hungry for something.
Okay.
Bo, are you doing anything as this thing is charging you?
Yeah, so I know it's charging me, but Bo, as it was doing that, Bo would have just flicked the lever and fired another round at Dominic.
At Dominic? All
Yeah,
right.
since he's already aimed at him, so it's gonna be easier.
Okay, roll.
Okay, I'm gonna give you momentum.
Momentum? There is no momentum
Yeah.
in the pool now.
Okay, well, okay.
Just as a note. So.
Can
No, you just
Tony
use,
do anything to assist?
you use the last momentum, Bo. That's what I'm saying. Right now you're using the last momentum.
Yeah.
Okay. Toady, explain how you want to help Bo.
I don't know.
Are you putting your hand on him, or like what are you doing?
Okay. So the lady's charging.
She's like banking off of a tree in midair, going straight towards Bo.
Okay. Oh no. But okay, and Bo's getting ready to.
He's pulling the trigger.
Or
No, he's firing at. He's not
Okay.
even firing at her.
Okay. I would this.
Well,
work,
you're
or
taking a
would
bit.
that not work?
Bo, did you get any successes?
I got 3.
You got 3 successes.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
You gained 1 momentum. Do you want to use that for piercing or damage?
How to work that?
Yeah.
Or do you want to use it as momentum?
Yeah, I'll use that for piercing.
Okay.
Piercing. Okay, so you get 1 additional piercing. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I've got 3 5s, a 6, and a 2.
3 5s, a 6, and a 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 damage. 10.
Really? Piercing and vicious.
Okay. Oh, could you roll me a d20 so I can tell you a hit location that you hit him?
Sure can. A 10.
A 10, cool.
Yeah.
10 is torso, right in the gut.
Nice.
Yep. Good job, by the way.
Thank you. It was like, I need this to not be bad again.
But
It's also my 3rd one in a row.
yes, it is. So as that happens, you do a pretty darn good hit on him.
Okay.
Calliope, you did some damage. Silas, what are you doing? Are you stepping away from Calliope and going and attacking Dante?
Yeah, that's what he was doing, but
Above table, I'm torn. Do I go for it to protect the girl, or should I grapple next and have Calliope just like try and finish that guy off?
I can try to finish the guy off, and you can try to save the girl.
I'd say protect the girl.
Calliope's.
Okay.
You should do what
Yeah,
Silas
I'm
would
going
do.
to if I can step aside and try to grapple the guy who has the girl with my whip.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. You're stepping away. You're getting out of melee, so this guy's gonna have an opportunity to attack you.
He's got an opportunity to attack because you're stepping out of the way.
Above table, I think everyone chained to the stone is dead, but
Do it
you
without
choose
stepping
whatever
out.
Silas does.
Or do I need to step out of the way?
Why? What are you doing? Because that other one's charging you.
Or are they both opportunity attacks?
Yeah. Oh wait, there's another one charging me. Or
No, that one already
committed.
attacked you. Like, are you gonna attack
Oh,
him back?
committed?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just trying to wait for everybody to do their turn. For sure, I'm gonna attack. So
You
what I'll
can
do
just
is
roll.
I'll shoot the-
Just roll so I have it. And Silas, what are you doing?
Silas, what are you doing?
I asked the question.
So there's no. So Caleb's asking. There's no way to step out without the opportunity attack.
There's no way I can grapple without having to step out. Because if I can just whip and get him without having to give him an opportunity attack.
Not at that distance. It's
Not at that distance.
yeah.
Okay.
You can always pull out a pistol and shoot at him.
I'll step up.
Okay.
Okay. So he's gonna have an opportunity. By the way, Wyatt, how many successes did you have?
I had 2 successes.
And with the shotgun?
Yeah, my other barrel.
So
And I'd like to, which this might have to wait another turn or use a bonus action of some kind, but I'd like to also pull out my brass knuckles that I have and put them on my right hand.
okay, so that after firing, you can. Are you gonna drop your shotgun to do that, or can you release one hand and go in? Because your next round, you're gonna have no ammunition unless you use it to.
Yeah,
Load.
so I'm thinking I'm going to drop it because it takes so long to reload. Put on the brass knuckles, and then if I get a chance, I'm going to pull out my revolver is my plan.
Okay, so you got 2 successes. And you have a sawn-off. It's a coach gun, so it can be used in close range. And you need 2 successes compared to 1. So you barely got a hit on him. Roll your hit location, and then roll your damage. Silas, roll your melee, please, for your whip.
Roll your melee. Silas is giving extra dice.
How many?
How many? How many? Extra dice. 1.
Just 1?
Speak louder.
2 successes.
2 successes for an attack? Okay. The whip does hit. Now you have to roll a 5 or a 6 on your damage for the grapple to work.
Did you get that?
1,
2, 6.
3, 2, and a 6. So you did 4 damage on him. So roll me a d20 and let me know what the number is so we can get a location of where that whip hit.
Seven.
17.
You got his right leg and you pull quickly, and as you pull, that creature, that Calliope, had that axe in his left arm. He shrugs it off and he swings wildly and barely misses you. How much damage did you do, Wyatt?
I did 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 3. And my hit location was 13.
13. You hit him smack dab in the torso, and he just almost laughs at you as he jumps up into your cheese.
Right.
That was y'all's round. Now it's these ones. I'm going to start with the mother pouncing onto Bo.
Oh, dang.
Unless, Toady, you were going to do something.
Toady?
Because Toady didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, I guess she would have gone for a shot, one shot with the hunting bow.
Okay, roll for your traditional.
Okay. Can you find traditional for me?
It's under coordination.
She's a trad woman.
Close. One success. Ooh.
One success.
Crit failure.
It hits, but it kind of ricochets off. You needed 2 because it's close range.
Okay.
Roll me an acrobatics or a parry bow.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's ooh?
Huh?
I haven't even. What do you mean ooh?
Just let me know what you do there. Yep.
Alright. I'll give you an acrobat. Somebody write it.
Okay.
Feature. Yeah. Okay. Button fly. Okay. One single success.
She got 3 successes. As she jumps on you and bites down into your collarbone. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You just took two wounds.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Toady, roll me a discipline right now.
Oh my gosh.
If anyone has any like giant specter dogs hidden in the ether, now is a great time to cut off your pinky or whatever you got to do.
Now, Toady, you can choose to fail it if you want.
Oh God. Okay. I choose to fail.
Okay, as you see this 7-foot alligator lizard woman bite into Bo, you hear a cracking noise as his collarbone, part of his ribs are broken, and she's like starting to death roll him away from you. You turn, and Bo, out of the corner of your eye, you see blue flare up in her eyes. Her hair stands up on end, and there's an immense cold breeze that just kind of engulfs around you. And from underneath her hair, you hear a and things growing from her head.
Wendigo.
Yep.
Okay, that's stinking cool.
Oh my gosh, it's so rad.
Let's go!
And you hear as it roars down. Now, as that happens, Toady, because you had a trauma prior, you chose to take this. You have 2 trauma right now. You can still control this form, so I'm going to give you the stats. Okay?
Let's go.
I'm going to take pictures of it.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This reminds me of the first time we saw Big Star and Grit. This is what same vibe.
Yes. Yes.
True. So for our YouTube and Twitch people, go back and watch that one. It's super good. It's in Gritten.
Yep. Yep, it's early on. Now, also, I'll just let you know, Toady, right now, you can spend 3 resolve, and you can pretty much swipe your arm up, and you can put up a barrier of ice, or you can I did send you what you can do with the wounds you have for cold and everything like that prior to in our conversation. So if you can't read something, just let me know what you're kind of wanting to do, and I can explain it. Okay.
Okay.
So that all happened. You see her kind of swell, and you do hear Veronica kind of scream, seeing that. So that was that one's turn. So Toady, just so you know, that is your next turn taken up just in that visual. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wyatt, you're being if you could roll me a parry. Do you want to give me any dread?
I'll give you a dread.
Just one? Do you have any fortune?
I have 1 fortune left, but I'm above table. I'm saving it for the last possible second because I don't know how many rounds we're going to be fighting.
So, as a reminder, you can use a fortune and pay it in if you're going to take a wound, and it's not a wound.
Okay. I'm going to save that.
Okay.
I've still got 2 wounds before I'm KO'd here.
Okay.
And could you remind me, Frog,
Yes.
is it your 4th wound you did?
Yes, 4th.
Okay.
Because you're at 2 right now.
I'm at 2, yes.
Thanks.
Just in case I get a death roll.
Yeah, and this bite wound feels like you just got injected with something.
Oh, man.
It's burning.
Mm.
2 successes?
Yes.
Wow. You barely made it.
Woo!
As you're at, it swings with its sword going in, and you use your shotgun to block it and kind of push it away as you're reaching in your pocket to pull out your brass knuckle. Calliope, this one that's right in front of you, swung and missed at Silas, is coming back to attack you. Are you going to roll a parry?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Fantastic. You beat it by 1 success. Now, boom, boom, boom. I need to roll for the one that thinks he's on fire.
Yes.
He rolled a natural 1, so he got 2 successes. And so he starts glaring at you, Calliope, because that's his turn. Now, no one stopped the dad. He keeps raising up. Yep. Her arms aren't just out of their sockets. They're being ripped from her body. And he grabs his other hand and grabs her head. Wait, you whipped for grapple.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't Silas grapple him?
His left leg.
Did give me a big chunk of his gut, maybe? Maybe?
Leg.
Oh.
Were you trying to pull and get him down? Like you just said an attack and grapple, yeah.
Were you trying to yank him away from her?
Were you trying to yank him away or what?
Well, no, because I could have misheard.
He could have misheard, so what were you trying to do? He said it's okay.
Okay, so you're seeing her kind of be ripped apart. And as she's being ripped apart, that crack behind him is getting larger and larger, and you're hearing strange sounds and roars.
Oh god.
Okay.
But she's still, he's in the middle of this. So you've got, one more round before she's totally done.
Well, I would love to redirect my focus to that battle.
Okay, focus on how. Because he already succeeded on the Haunt the Mind.
Yeah, no, I would love to start like moving. I don't know if I can close the distance with my axe.
You
to
can.
them.
You can run. You can run, but you got that opportunity attack of 2 individuals. And one of them's kind of ticked off at you because you made it think it was on fire.
Do I have to roll 2 parry to get
Yes.
there? I guess. Can I give you a fortune for one of them, or do I have to?
Yeah, you can totally give me a fortune for one of them.
Okay, because I only have one left. So I would love to give you a fortune for one of them and not for
Okay.
the other.
Alright, roll away. You can give me dread as well.
And I'll go ahead and give you one dread.
One dread. Okay.
I rolled in that one, so I have 3 successes.
Alright, fantastic.
Lord.
And it actually is so mad it swings above your head, spins around, and falls into the mud. It rolled a natural 20.
I love it.
A critical failure.
Stefan.
So-
Amazing.
Stefan.
So
That was
now
Stefan.
remember Silas does have the whip around his leg. So that means your attacks are going to be 1 step easier.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Nice.
You want me to go ahead and roll for that?
Yes, you can, because you made the distance. Those 2 are kind of confuddled behind you.
I rolled another natural 1, so I have 3 successes again.
3 successes? Cool.
Really funny.
Give me a second.
So it would have been 2 you needed. You only needed 1, so you have 2 momentum you just banked. So do you want that as piercing or what?
Can I call a hit location?
Yes, you can. Where do you want to hit him?
I want to go for the throat.
Okay, roll your damage.
I have 3 6s and a 5.
So that's 8 damage. And he just took...
To that. Can I add something to that? Sorry if I interrupt.
Yeah, what's up?
If I can, I wanna, as she's like hitting him in the throat, I kind of want to pull from under him, so she goes down like slashing with him, like kind of an assist or something.
Okay. Are you going to try to hit him as well while that's happening? So you can attack as well.
You can
Well, I
attack.
don't want to get hit by her axe.
Well, like
So,
as this is happening, you're pulling. That axe is going into his neck. It's going into the neck, hitting him. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna pull farther with that whip and strike with your hand, or what are you gonna do? No, it within this millisecond, the axe already hit.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll pull him down and like kind of like as much as like.
Oh,
Okay.
or are you trying to pull him
I
away?
will, yeah, pull him down and then like kind of hop on top of him and like throw a punch.
Okay, so this is gonna have to be an athletics if you're trying to pull him away. Then I guess if you're trying to pull him away from his victim.
I'll pull him down.
Pull him away or pull him down?
Pull him down to the ground.
Pull him down to the ground.
Now, it'll definitely be an athletics to
Athletics.
try to overpower this.
Sorry for the 10-second delay. Are you gonna spend fortune? He says no.
A dread? Okay.
Yeah.
One success and a crit fail.
What?
Oh my gosh.
One success and a critical fail.
Because he got 2 successes. So as you're pulling, Silas, you use everything in you and you pull yourself down to the ground. He is like you're trying to pull down a tree as this axe goes into his neck, and he grasps up and grabs the head of the axe, Calliope, and as it's steaming, like something cold hitting something hot, as he's still lifting her up. Wyatt, what are you doing?
I'm just going to try to create some distance here so I can draw my weapon. So I'm going to hit him as hard as I can, or push him, however the game mechanic works. I'd like to use my pugilism if possible, because it's pretty good.
So are you actually striking him to pull your weapon, or like, do you want to do damage, or what?
I'd like to do damage if I can, so probably a stride to create distance.
Okay, so roll a pugilism.
That would be 1 success.
You hit, so roll some damage.
I rolled a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Okay. The 6 is a stun, if I recall. So he definitely is shaking his head from that hit as you're stepping back and you pull out your revolver.
Yeah, I'd like to hammer it a few times if I can, but if that needs to require another action.
You would have needed to have momentum that you caused to be able to fire again. Bo, you've got this creature biting down on you.
Yeah.
And you're seeing Toady, the love of your life, transform into this creature that you've only heard of and you didn't believe existed.
Right. Would you like me to roll something? Because I didn't believe in it.
Roll me a discipline.
All right, sounds good. I don't think that's gonna make it. Just give me a second. Let me confer here. Okay, we got 1 success.
1 success. Okay. Toady, could you roll me 5 damage dice?
What's this?
5d6s.
5d6s. Okay, thank you.
Man, it was
I need
nice
one more.
meeting everybody. I feel like everybody's about to throat here.
I'll meet you all in Valhalla. I'm having above table. This is so fun, and I'm sorry that some of us might die, but this is great.
Oh, I'm a monster right now. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 1, 4. So get that and repeat.
2, 3, 1. So only 3 damage, so you don't take a trauma, but you hear this. Dang, Nabbit. Why do you always have to go to an ad when I'm trying to do something fast?
You're just building systems.
The drama.
People abandoned woods.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
It's
Indigo Tony needs to start attacking if she's sounding that scary.
Yep, she
Yeah.
sounds...
Well, I
it's
think
like
I've
an
got my
Bobcat
turn
and
is
the
still
Howler
a
Monkey
turning.
Demon.
Yeah, so that's... So that's what everyone hears from behind. And Calliope, Wyatt, Silas, Toady, even yourself, you all remember that sound.
Yeah.
So that's what you've heard, Bo. Now, what are you doing? You've got this thing that just released its bite and looks like it's going to come back down on you. And you see the love of your life transformed into this creature. And you see out of the corner of your eye, Veronica looks like she's grabbing the two lights in her hands and is about ready to crash them down on the ground.
Is there any possible way I could fire another shot off at Dominic?
Roll me an athletics quick to see if you held onto your weapon.
I think that's a good idea, and that will probably determine my fate. Okay, so that's a critical failure. So
you released it. Now remember, you do have a revolver on you.
I do.
And you do have a knife.
Yeah, I think I would like to take out my. Can I do my tomahawk and my bowie?
Yeah, so you've got both of those out. You've got this probably 450-pound creature on you.
Yeah. That is what I will attack for sure.
Okay, roll your melee. Now remember, Bo, because you're dual wielding, you only need one additional momentum to attack be able to attack with the other one at the same time.
Okay. Melee. I think I would like to give you a dread.
Really? Okay, I'll take one.
I mean, well.
I forgot that could be said.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 2 fortunes, so I'm just like, I should probably burn one anyway.
You're gonna use a fortune?
And then will Toadie be able to start going after this, or is she
after
still,
this round?
Is her still her turn?
Yeah.
This is mid turning. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, just let me know.
Sorry, there is one more thing I forgot. Am I only allowed to use 1 fortune per scene?
Usually it's per turn, but the stakes are high. I'm allowing 2 at the moment.
Okay, cool. I will let you have a fortune and a dread.
Okay.
Alright. So it's going to be... Oh, I need to roll one more. Hold on. Okay, so 4 successes.
Okay, fantastic. You only needed 2, so that's 2 momentum.
Okay. So I'll attack with my tomahawk and my bowie.
And so that means you've got 1 momentum at the moment. So roll again to see if you hit with your other weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just a single success.
Single success? Okay. So you're close enough range. You, just roll the damage for both those added together.
Okay, yeah.
Because you gave a fortune, I'm going to give you a little bit more. So.
Got it. Okay, so I've got 2 1s, 2 6s, and a 2.
2, 4, 6. So that's 8 damage. Nice.
Alright.
And so as your turn is ending, you're hearing the and that's where we're going to end our session, sadly.
Oh boy.
So,
Man, oh man.
But Toadie, that's going to give you time to be able to look at that and see some of the abilities, ask me questions until next time. and everyone else can kind of get some. So we're gonna start on our enemies next round.
Dang. Okay.
So let's go back to this. So is everyone doing okay? Naturally
No.
wise. Natural, like you're not too stressed out.
We have to.
Okay.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. Toadie's been cursed.
The window goes out of the bag.
Quiet people.
Linda goes out of the bag.
Okay.
We had a prior conversation about it. Tony.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
That was fun. Yes, I was and still am expecting to die.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Wyatt's doing pretty bad too.
Yep.
Wyatt.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Antonia.
Oh, why? Yeah.
You're muted, Nathan.
There, I was talking that whole time. Nathan's having a blast. Wyatt, not so much.
Yeah. Oh.
And
All
the
right.
stakes
Silas
getting
doing.
higher. Because Veronica's also about to extinguish her lanterns.
I know.
Yep.
I might use a fortune.
Yeah, she's about to go cray.
All right. So we're gonna end the session.
Toadie's going cray.
We're gonna end the stream. So see you guys next time.